Manchester United have fucked it up this evening and drawn 1-1 against AC Milan. A horrendous result for Manchester United, which leaves us needing now a minor miracle to get through to the Europa League next stage. Really disappointed from Manchester United that we couldn't see that off in the last moments of the game. And a horrendous error at the back has left Manchester United now needing a miracle to get through. A goalkeeping error in the last minute has killed this off. But to be honest, Manchester United, and I'm not making any excuses because they've had a number of injuries as well, but these players, some of these players haven't stepped up to the mark, which is the problem for Manchester United when we have got injuries. Players have got to step up to the mark in these types of games, and I don't think enough players have stepped up to the mark in this one. And not good enough in the first half, with a lot of players that are out that just are valuable to Manchester United, and without them some of these players should be stepping up to the mark. They really should, and we haven't seen it in recent weeks that some of these fringe players, what I would call fringe players, are not stepping up to the mark when the likes of Rashford aren't stepping up to the mark. Greenwood's not stepping up to the mark, nowhere near enough, and has had an absolutely abysmal season for Manchester United. And is he going to ever get back to the form he showed last season? Because it's looking unlikely at this moment in time. Dan James not good enough for Manchester United, and we've got Martial up front as well, who's gone off injured in the first half. When I saw them three starting up front, which we did think it was going to be them three starting up front, it didn't give me the most confidence that Manchester United are going to go out there and put goals past this team, who looked to be relying on Bruno Fernandes. And it was actually, that was the moment of probably the brilliance from Bruno Fernandes and Ahmed Daillo in the second half. He put the ball through, and it was a great header to get the goal. It really was, for Manchester United to get 1-0 up. But we always needed that second goal, because going into the San Siro with only a 1-0 lead wasn't going to be good enough for I didn't think it was going to be good enough for Manchester United. And now we've let a late goal in to make it 1-1, and it is a fucking kick in the bollocks. It really is. I think we should be looking to score. You've got to be looking to score at least a couple in the home game to look to qualify to the next round of the tournament, and we've only got one, and they've got that away goal. So now we've got to somehow go to the San Siro and win next week. And with the players that are unavailable, I just don't know if this team is good enough and got enough going forward to get through this tie. That is my problem. We're always susceptible to letting goals in games. Manchester United have been for a long time now. Pretty much all season we've been susceptible to letting goals in. Some of the bigger games we've kept a lot more clean sheets than in others, but we have still been set a lot, and it's been our goal scoring that has got Manchester United through a lot of games. But when you're without Paul Pogba not being able to create anything, when you're without Marcus Rashford as well, it does leave Manchester United's goal scoring a bit thin on the ground up front. It really doesn't. And this is Manchester United's own fault. I'm not trying to make any excuses. This is Manchester United's own fault. This is what would happen. We knew if the likes of Jadon Sancho weren't signed in the summer, and we were having to rely on Greenwood, who's not been good enough all season, and Dan James to get the goals in the game, along with Martial, who also hasn't been good enough this season. But I mean, Greenwood and James are not really players that are getting a lot of goals for Manchester United. And Anthony Martial did get a lot last season, and well, even Greenwood did get his fair share last season, but none of them have been good enough going forward this season, and we've ended up blowing this. We have had chances to win this game, to make it 2-0 or make it 1-0 before. Slabhead Maguire did miss a fucking great chance in the first half to put us 1-0 up, and James did have a good chance in the second half. But I'm really pissed off that we haven't won this game. I really am, because now it's leaving Manchester United potentially going out of this tournament. It really is, because we're now going to have to try somehow we're going to have to score probably 2 goals in the San Siro to get through, because the chance of keeping a clean sheet there, probably with the likes of Zlatan Ibrahimovic back, is going to be very slim. So I think Manchester United's chances of getting through now are fairly bleak. A win at all costs was really needed tonight. 1-0, 2-1, whatever. We needed to take a lead to the San Siro, really, to stand a good chance of getting through to the next round. But I think this has just been one step harder for Manchester United, with the fact that they've got a lot of injuries as well. So both teams have had problems, but with the lack of options that Manchester United have got on the bench, it's our own fault that it's happened this season. It really is. to change it, and having to rely on Daillo, that is the only positivity, that he's come on and scored a goal. But with Martial out injured, what are Manchester United going to do for the future games? Because if the other players aren't coming back, we are really down to the bare fucking bones. Manchester United are, to get over the line in certain games, and we've got a big game coming up on Sunday against West Ham, so we will have to wait and see. But we've really blown it this evening, drawing 1-1. We've got no advantage to take to Milan. Milan hold the advantage now with the away goal. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Really pissed off. Like the video, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and share the video if you're watching this on Facebook. Talk to you all again soon. See ya.